Welcome back, guys, to Golden Sun. Well, with the water receded a fair bit now in Alton, we seem to come to the final mine shaft. I've switched around some weapons as well, so now the Elven Rapier resides on Garrett instead of Isaac. Some people in the comments might be happy to hear that, that's for sure. Now Blizzard is howling from all of his weapons, so let's move onwards and start to explore. Though we've got ourselves track and another boulder and a place. There's something to lie. A minecart, I'd say, but still, enemies come, so let's defeat them post-haste. Do you think what? Yeah, I think I can. Fever on that guy. Ivan join in. And that should work quite nicely for taking down that guy. Synergy's been sealed. Mia goes and does so much damage, but that'll be a double KO for that one. Of course, we won't be able to get the same kind of thing on this one, so let's just... Oh, go all out was my thing, but... Dodging indeed, but Mia finishes the fight, and everyone's now got physical power, able enough to pretty much defeat the foes set out in front of us, which is always a nice thing. It's always nice to be able to save the PP when you want to, even though we don't necessarily need to. Let's move on through this mine shaft and find out where we're going. Well, Slime Beast and Spider-Man, we're going to beat you down. And if things proc on certain people's weaponry, we can always possibly get, physical damage enough to defeat things no matter what. So now we've got procs and stuff all over the place, and the Djinn as well coming in to do elemental damage. We level up, and that's how we want to be doing things, getting the extra experience. But then it's always the come back to set kind of moment. We could summon more summons, but not necessarily needed. Right, so no way through the previous place. Where are we going now? Well, that's what I'm wondering. Right, a roundabout. Oh, there's a treasure chest in the corner there, just caught on the edge of the screen. We've got ourselves a ton of fighters here. Supposedly, of course, my synergy was gimped because of the fact that I had a wind weapon on Oliz there, but it didn't really matter to me that much, if I must say. Overall, I felt like I had everything in order. Now let's see if anyone survives this barrage of attacks so we can use our Fire Djinn on him. 123 damage there. Either way, our damage was nice. Right, the rat fighters legged it, however, so that wasn't the result we were looking for. The ape stays alive, though, however. I'm pretty sure with one more attack he'll go down, so while most of our experience just ran away from us, which is not what we wanted, we can still get ourselves a little bit more by sending a Djinn out. Go! Any extra items I get as well? A vial on top of that. We can sell them quite nicely. To be honest, at this point in time, I don't see myself having any money troubles anymore. A lucky medal, though, says my luck is in. It says that I'm probably right. Money troubles, pah. Tarantulas galore. Okay, time to go to work yet again. Those two can combo up, do the damage necessary, and if these two proc, we get a nice bit of damage. In fact, Mia's proc did a ton of damage. In fact, Mia does a fair nice bit of damage herself now. 54 there. Finish the job. We knew it would go down in no time at all. Mia is now a level 17 scribe and learns the scribe's Ice Horn. A nice spell learned there. I've been thinking she needed another attacking synergy at that point in time. And that works out nicely. Something to make her a bit more potent than just the weapon of, well, real potency that she now owns. So, it seems we're travelling, but there's puzzles being left behind us. A ton of rat fighters appear, however. Do you know what? Let's take this out nice and fast, shall we? Actually, what's Ice Horn when it's at home? Well, we know Fireball will do weakness damage galore. Ice Horn is a multiple attacking target spell, so let's use that first and foremost. See how much damage that does. Though these guys aren't exactly weak to it, it still does a fairly nice high amount of damage there, so that's nice indeed. If it was on a better opposition, it would have done a lot more. And we finished the job with a Fireball. So let's keep moving on, though we were going through this door, were we not? And find ourselves a Djinn, which interests us amazingly, because that will give us our fourth one, meaning we can summon some extremely strong summons. So at this point in time, actually, what I'm going to do is set everything. I think it's time to show off summons of level 3 caliber, don't you think? We've shown a level 2 summon so far. But there's other ones I'm interested in, so let's get doing this. It seems to me that we might need to put a little bit of frost down there, but Ape appears. Shall we just defend for everyone, and then... Do you think one summon will be enough? Oh, we've got Tiamat here, so let's give it a go. Everyone's defending, and Tiamat is summoned. Fire across the whole lot of them, and it's not enough damage in general, actually. Funnily enough, firepower rises, but they're still in the battle, so we go to work. I think these guys have enough attack power to finish the job, though, however. What we've kind of done is led to ourselves taking more damage by lowering our classes a fair bit and lowering our agility and all that jazz. Well, Blizzard howls. Doesn't take down our opposition just yet. But now it goes down. Right, so can I move this? Right, I can indeed. It looks to me like we want to get across some steps there. And in fact, the ground was a bit of a different colour. Kind of saying, hey, use me. So as Garrett's Djinn recover, he'll get more powerful. But it's the other summons we want to burst out as well now, don't we? Right, so we've opened up one way that way. That will get us to the minecart, it seems. Now that we've checked the lay of the land a little bit. Alright, so this minecart will take us far to the right. At this point in time anyway. Let's use ourselves another summon. In fact, let's use ourselves 2. Defend here. And let's use... What's your summon, sir? Neptune is obviously not it. It's obviously this one. This is the level 3 summon extravaganza, and thorns take our enemies into the sky. There's a fair bit of damage, finishes off 2 of them. Will this finish the actual job though? Procne comes out. So we always have the option of summoning these guys and increasing our power quite a bit, because in general it would increase our spell power a fair whack, wouldn't it? Right then, apes failed. We keep on keeping on. So this would take us to there, which doesn't seem exactly that handy, but it seems I can stick another bit of frost there. And as our Djinn recover, Mia needs to use her summon now. So she's got the weakness for the area, or the... Well, she's weak for the area in some senses. Right, so let's add a little bit of damage. Defend. And then summon Neptune. Alright, a Howling Blizzard there. Garrett's a little bit faster at this point in time. We get a whole array. A level 3 summons coming out, firing from the nose. And that will finish the job once Garrett gets in there. Go! Oh no, you already have. Never mind. Right, cure for you then, sir. I think you should cure yourself. In fact, cure well might be a little bit better than standard cure, but defend. Mia, you can finish the job. Get to work. Oh, the rat fighter attacked, but only did a tiniest bit of damage, and Mia does finish the job indeed. So, Garrett now reaches level 17 soldier. Go with everything. Let's keep leveling up the abilities here. So if we jump over to there, it seems we've got ourselves a long jumping point. A jumping point, eh? So another frost goes there, and that will enable us to get up to what seems to be maybe the proper path. Let's fire up the ability we have there. Even more enemies all the time. Do you know what? Just fireball them out my face. Fireball them in the face. Out of my face. In their face. It's all good. Psyleech. Tons of damage. Garrett, go! Finish the job. Right, so pull the lever. We're getting experience all the same, so it's not exactly that much of a hassle. Okay, I can't jump over. Oh, because I'm standing at the wrong point. It's just a little bit lower. So let's see where this takes me. Now, of course, the reason for changing the lever is that no matter what I was going that way, I had to switch it there to keep on going through the path. And if I'm right in saying... That will lead me to another compatriot, or currently enemy. Mercury Djinni appears! Right then, a full attack round. Maybe go with the sleep strat as well. Might not be a bad idea. Alright, apart from that, we don't have any more kind of nice abilities we can stop you with. In fact, let's go for a double sleep attack. Let's try to hit him. Oh, we got the first sleep. That's fine. Mist comes in. Doesn't do too much damage. Vorpal Slash comes in. Okay, so we want to get... Yes, we want to try, but we don't know how much HP in general this one will have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send down a Storm Ray and an attack here. Let's hope that doesn't KO him. Well, if it does, we just gain him as a party member, so it's not too bad. Oh, no! So close to getting the bonus experience. All the same, we got ourselves a Djinn. Doesn't seem that their HP levels up much in terms of bosses. Well, that said, we now get ourselves our 4th Djinn of the water kind, if I'm right in saying. So set that, and if I'm right in saying, we should have classed up. Indeed we did, so what we've gained is the spell Wish there. Oop, just a second, we're going to check that out. So every 2 of the same element will up as a class, and we gain the spell to restore 80 HP to the whole party, which is a very nice ability. Group healing is great, but also with that, we've gained ourselves the ability to do a massive summon spell. But we'll save that for a little bit. We've bursted out so many level 3 summons. There's still level 2 summons we haven't seen, but I'm sure we'll see them in battle. They're a lot more accessible than a level 4 summon, if you know what I mean. As we continue onwards through the cave. Alright, rat fighters appear yet again. Time to go to work and get us that extra experience, sir. I wonder how Mia's stats went up with the overall thing there. Psyleech come in, not enough to finish the job. 1 rat fighter goes down though, however. Right, time to finish that off. Everyone's nice HP, nice defense. Mia's now happy. Ivan is now a level 17 magician, which masters the magician's bind, which sounds like a paralysis spell if I had to say anything. Right then, should we check out that synergy, or can we check out that synergy at this point? No, we can't. We'll check it out in battle. It'll be fine. Right then. The path is long and winding. When will we actually reach our destination location? Not through all the enemies, that's for sure at this rate. Come on, Ragnarok! And then we'll get the fireball going again. Do you know what? Storm Ray as well. Let's finish the job really proper. Ragnarok does a ton of damage, of course. Single target super damage is basically what it does. And that fireball should finish the job. Really? It survived that? Well, if it's going to survive that, then we may as well take the bonus experience. It must be like on 2 HP or something. If anyone wants to wiki exactly how much HP it has and how much damage we did, and find out exactly how much of a thread that guy hung on to, feel free. Put it in the comments below. It's an interesting factoid. But finding such vague things as a monster's HP like that could be a bit more interesting. Right, so this is where we've been before. It seems to be a shortcut back, which makes you wonder what this winding path is leading us to, as I wind through it with the greatest of ease. And we reach ourselves. Watch for falling rocks. Do not strike the wall. Rocks may fall. Well, that seems like all I can do, isn't it? What happens if we make the rocks fall? Well, aren't we the stupid ones? We do this kind of thing. Okay, big falling rock is bad, and wow, winding down that path even better now. I have no clue what we just did, but we seem to have bashed through somewhere. The floor where a monster lies? That sounded not so good for us, didn't it? Right then, well, is this a ladder? It is. Let's drop ourselves down with a broken track that seems to have spread along a little bit and enter what seems to be ancient ruins. Okay, I'd say Our boss is coming. Everything's set though. We are in good standing, so all we can do is face forward and say, hello, you're massive! Right then, Hydro statue, I'm not going to even bother trying to get the right thing on you. Right, these aren't even living statues, so let's go to work. Right, strong single target damage will do me. In fact, powering up your impact should power up the Ragnarok there. Though I don't think Ice Horn will do so much damage. Could we lull the enemy to sleep, maybe? Well, we've got ourselves another ability now, if you know what I mean. Restore party HP with Super Miss. We can actually see how much stats we'd lose if we were to use one at this point in time. Which kind of sucks in itself, because then we'd also lose the Wish spell, wouldn't we? So it's not exactly the nicest time for us to use it. Let's use Ice Horn and see how much that will do. Synergy Leech, though, probably is a nice ability to try and use on a boss. So we might go back to that. 96, oh, this is attack rose by 41. It's too bad we didn't get that first. 48 damage, I'd probably do more physical. The Tundra comes in and does a fair bit of damage across a few of my party members there. Right, the Hydro Statue takes 92 damage from that attack. So, let's go to work. Let's boost some stuff, shall we? Party's attack or party's defense? That's always the interesting. Party resistance. And apart from that, let's use you as Super Heal Bot Lady. So that seems to be your function. Right, Ragnarok does even more damage now that we've boosted the attack. And again, we boost resistances so we don't take so much damage that we can heal it again without much of an issue. Drench comes in, does even more. Another Wish will sort that out though next turn. Attack has risen even more. Ah, so much goodness. Ragnarok, go! Apart from that, let's go with... let's summon. Let's up your Mars power a little bit, sir. In fact, we shall summon with both of them and hope it does more damage. Wish! Mia can keep us in the battle without an issue here. As Ragnarok does even more amplified damage. Nice full restoration there. Tundra comes out. I mean, we can take another hit before we even think of using it, but even that was pretty good for the spell, so I'd go with that. Another Ragnarok will do me. Another Heat Wave. Yeah, let's go with Heat Wave. Storm Ray. And, well, let's try to go for a bit more attacking power on you, madame. Let's go for let's go for Synergy Leech. See how much synergy I can refill in between my wishes. 139 damage. Get in there. Do all the damage, guys. Alright, it should result in some of my Djinn being ready to be used again. Heat Wave does 112 damage because, of course, we upped our power of fire. And our Djinn get reset. So, Ragnarok is our favourite thing. Apart from that, we've got this guy again. So, we could up defense. But to be honest, it doesn't seem to be attacking me in a physical fashion. Let's put it that way. Bind would block a foe synergy, not paralyze, but we have sleep as well. We don't need to boost agility, so I may as well just keep boosting resistance for now, and then wish on this turn, so we'll do a separate turn each. One attack, one wish. Seems like a good idea to me. How much damage will this guy take? He's taking it quite handily at the moment. Everyone is fully restored. And I'm not losing too much synergy in the moment. How lucky was that? We got the exact hit on with a fever at the exact right time. We failed Hydro Statue, gained 644 experience points, 3,120 coins. A lucky medal was gained as well because we are lucky. We were just using that so we could get another summon and boost our Mars power again. We did it, Oliz! We beat the last water beast! I wonder why Alton's Guardian statues turn into monsters. Isn't it strange? Yes, it is, but I'm sure it'll have something to do with the Synergy Stones falling from the sky. And what's up with this strange tiled room at the bottom of the mine? The Guardian statues were created long, long ago. What are they for? Well, being destroyed by the look of it, but something's being guarded. There's a treasure chest behind the Guardian statue. They must all be related to these ruins buried deep in the mine. I guess so. Hey, Oliz, we should check that chest before we go. Okay, check it we shall. And so we got the lifting gem and gave it to Garrett. So Garrett now has another synergy? No. Because of course, in order to do that, you'd have to equip it. So lift has now been learned. We now have the ability to lift things. Boulder things, if you know what I mean by that display. So let's climb ourselves back up. There should be a boulder fairly near, but the caves are cleared, the Hydro statue is defeated, and I'm just kind of like, woohoo, that we managed to get it right on with the fever. We managed to miss it with the water Djinn, but to be honest, the bigger target like that guy was definitely the more lucrative for us to break down with it. So, time to use your new synergy, sir. I'm trying to get you lined up. Which reminds us that there's another thing to lift back, so we might want to check that out. So, it seems we've got ourselves a cave to enter, even more to check out. But with that said, I think we should go check out the previous block and what was behind it. Wasn't there a treasure chest after all? So I'll see you there for the start of the next episode. Join me then. More Golden Sun. Bye-bye.